do some stupid would you rather stuff for a bit. I didn't do that. I didn't pre-fill that out or anything when I opened up the web page. It did that. But I probably would want uncontrollable diarrhea, to be honest. The next one, have blue skin or red skin. So that's pretty basic, that one. Blue skin will look like I'm fucking dying. Red skin just looks like I have an infection. Or like I'm really sunburned, so maybe red skin's a little bit more normal. Blue skin, like you turn blue when you're like not breathing. Yeah, Avatar, but like then I just look like an alien. I don't look like an alien. People will try and capture me and shoot me and stuff. This one, people will just send me to hospital. So I'm gonna say red skin. What? Okay, it's probably just people wanting to be Avatar then. Blue skin. Why would you want blue skin? Alright, next one. They do get more the need to milk yourself. So if you had to do one thing in every morning, would you rather need to milk yourself or lay an egg? Define milk yourself. That one's just weird. That one's practical. I'd probably lay an egg. No, I wouldn't eat my own egg though. I could sell my own egg, but then I could sell my own milk. Milk is ouch. That's a good point. That's a good point. I will do the milk. Unless it's a tight, well, it's small eggs are still pretty big though, I suppose. Would you rather have a terrible audition on American Idol or get a ridiculously easy question wrong on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I'm kind of already doing that one right now by streaming, so probably that. Because that one's just embarrassing. I mean, they're both embarrassing, but this one can make you famous. Yeah, most people agree. Would you rather have a drunk personal driver or have a thieving maid nanny? Probably the thieving maid or nanny, because this guy could kill me. This one will just take my things and it'll be annoying. Thief, yeah, safe bet. Why would people want that? Have a drunk personal driver. It's not going to be as good as people think. I would have thought anyway. Would you rather eat rancid mixture of rotten egg and old fish, or bathe naked and probably the vomit one, even if they're both pretty bad though, but I'll be bathing in vomit if I eat that anyway. So definitely the bathe naked and vomit. Because at least I can just sit in there, get it done, then go have a shower. Whereas this one will make me incredibly sick, I feel. And I just start throwing up all the time, and yeah, definitely that one. Would you rather be telekinetic or definitely that one. I don't really want to know, because telepathic is like you can read people's thoughts, can't you, as well as like talk to people telepathically. Whereas that one's like you can control shit with your mind, isn't it? Like make things float. So this one could potentially make you feel really shit or really good in any given situation. Because if you walk into a situation where everyone's like, "Oh, that guy's here," then you're gonna feel really shit. But if you go there and everyone's like, "Oh yes, that guy's here," you're gonna be like feeling really good, right? And this shit you can just show off at parties. I want to be telekinetic. Yeah, I can see why that was so close. Would you rather be known as a drug dealer or known as a liar? I probably want to be known as a drug dealer. I don't want people to think I'm a liar, because no one will ever trust me. But then people will probably think I'm up to no good anyway. That's kind of the same in a way. I don't know. Maybe be known as a drug dealer. Yeah. Because like that one, anything could happen with the liar one. Like I could be at the shop and someone falsely accuse me of something, and then no one believes me because they think they assume I'm lying because I'd be known as a liar. Whereas that one, people just think I'm up to no good. It doesn't mean I'm not honest. Would you rather sound like Kermit or look like Mrs. Piggy? I want to sound like Kermit. Fuck. Oh, I don't want to look like Miss Piggy. Yeah. 1 million people agree. Would you rather be a wizard, be king of England? Be a wizard, then I can be the king of England. No one's gonna fucking stand in my way if I've got fucking magic powers. Yeah. These guys are idiots. Yeah, wizard, absolutely. Would you rather have your fingers become hot dogs forever or have your tears be relatively acidic? Why does the thought of fingers being hot dogs amuse the fuck out of me? Probably have my tears be relatively, I don't know, relatively though, like, doesn't really give you a good indication of, like, does that mean when I cry, my eyes burn? But I'm thinking if it's worse than, like, just irritating your skin, like it's actually giving you burns and shit, then, fuck that. But also, you could never hang around dogs if you had hot dog fingers, because dogs will always try and eat your fingers. This would just be really annoying. Whereas, like, I don't really cry that much. So, cats too, yeah, cats too will try and eat your fingers. I think the tears being relatively acidic because I don't really cry that much. Yeah. Would you rather death by freezing in Antarctica, death by walking through the Sahara? I think walking through the Sahara. Because freezing to death wouldn't be very pleasant. Desperately needing water wouldn't be great either, but I don't think it would be as bad as being freezing cold and like your hands are going like super numb and like struggling to move and stuff. Gosh, it's all slow and painful though. Yeah, I know. That's the point, I think. I think I'd still pick the Sahara over Antarctica though. Though it sort of depends whether you believe they can reincarnate you or, well, not reincarnate, but like bring you back from the dead if you're like frozen in Antarctica and then in like a couple 100 years or whatever they can bring you back when they find you because they have the technology. Then it's probably better to do the freezing in Antarctica. Cold just because your body shuts down a bit quicker. Yeah, but it's not a very pleasant quicker. At least I can build sandcastles and shit in the Sahara. I'm gonna go with the desert. Wow, okay, a lot of people want to do Antarctica then. I mean, it'd be pretty cool, but I think it wouldn't be very good. It might be quicker, but it wouldn't be very pleasant. Would you rather have an all expenses paid 2-month vacation in France or be on the moon for 1 hour? Are they even trying with this one? What the fuck am I gonna do on the moon for an hour? There's nothing there. It'd be pretty cool, don't get me wrong, but like, I'd rather this vacation. Like, if this wasn't an option, I'd definitely want to go to the moon for an hour, probably. If I knew I was gonna be all safe and stuff, because that'd be a cool experience. But an all expenses paid 2-month vacation in France would be fucking wicked. There's nothing to do on the moon, except look at us on Earth. Looking at the dude who picked the expenses paid 2-month vacation in France to do his thing. If you had a machete, would you rather amputate the feet of 2 friends, amputate one of your own feet? Which 2 friends am I going to amputate? Whose feet am I going to amputate, guys? Come on, nominate yourselves. I like having my own feet. I can compromise and just take both the Coens. Take Eden's lol, she hates her feet. Well, I did say specifically 2, so I'll take one of Cohen's and one of Eden's. Haha. And most people agree with my line of thought there. Would you rather fight a wolf with your bare hands or fight a large bear with a sword? Fight a large bear with a sword, probably. At least, like, I don't know whether I could beat a wolf with my bare hands. Depends how big the wolf is. Wolves are pretty big, aren't they? Definitely, I think the sword, because like, I'd actually stand a chance with a sword. Like, I'd probably still get fucked up. And there's still a good chance that I'd lose. But like, if I land the hit with the sword, then there's a good chance I could win as well. So yeah, definitely the sword. I think these people overestimate their own abilities. Would you rather stick your cut up hand into a bowl of vinegar, or eat 3 worms alive? Probably eat 3 worms alive, because that would fucking suck. I don't know if it would suck at first, wouldn't it? But then eventually your body would just stop acknowledging the pain, wouldn't it? So it'd really suck at first. I don't know how long it takes though for your body to be like, okay, this is normal now. I'd probably just eat 3 worms alive. It'd be gross though. Wow, that was more even than I thought it'd be. I don't actually know how many of these there are. Would you rather eat a zombie or be eaten by a zombie? Probably eat a zombie. I don't want to be eaten by a zombie. I'm gonna eat a zombie. Yeah, okay, most people agree. Alright, next one. Would you rather be famous on Tumblr? Do people still use Tumblr? Be famous on YouTube? YouTube 100%. You kidding me? What does being famous on Tumblr achieve? Definitely. Yeah, that's about right. At least being a famous YouTuber, you would make a lot of money. I don't think being famous on Tumblr would make you that much money, wouldn't it? It'd be like being famous on Snapchat or something. Would you rather a spouse with trees as arms or a spouse with alligator arms? How big are the trees? And do they keep growing? Alligators aren't that big, are they? That's all ouch. Yeah, it is. I feel like trees for arms would be more annoying for the person than me though. Unless it's like massive trees or whatever. And if it keeps growing, that would be a problem. There's alligator arms. They're bigger than crocs. Are they? I thought alligators are like smaller than crocs. Is there freshwater and saltwater crocodiles? Saltwater crocodiles are pretty big, aren't they? They're huge. Then the freshwater ones aren't. I feel like alligators are smaller. But that's going to be really fucking annoying for me, whereas this one probably won't be. So, yeah, I'm not surprised that's 50-50. Would you rather be hysterically funny or absolutely beautiful? Probably funny, I think. Because, like, beauty fades. But you can be funny and be like 140. Well, not that anyone's lived that long, but you know what I mean? Like, still be like 120 and be like fucking hilarious. Wow. That surprises me. It actually surprises me. Because it doesn't say be like ugly but hysterically funny. So you could just be regular looking and be really fucking funny. And it probably have the same effect as being beautiful, only it doesn't fade. I don't know. Would you rather stare at the sun for 2 minutes, drink a liter of scalding water? Would that kill you? That would make you go blind, but would that kill you? That could kill you, couldn't it? Liter's a lot. And scalding's like burns your insides. Wouldn't cool down straight away either. But staring at the sun, I'm just gonna be blind. I think it comes down to whether you want your insides to work properly ever again. And potentially not die. Probably stare at the sun. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Would you rather fight Hulk Hogan or fight Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson? I'd rather fight Hulk Hogan because he's old as fuck now. Because he's still ripped as fuck and like relatively young. So, you know, he might be able to beat me up, but his arms also might snap. Or he'd probably have a heart attack because he's that old now and pumped full of steroids and shit, whereas The Rock is a lot younger. And I've seen what he eats and I've seen how he trains, and dude is fucking... He would snap me in half, then put my two ends together and snap me in half again, and then do it again and again. I think I'd rather fight Hulk Hogan anyway. Wow, that's even. Why would anyone realistically think they stand a chance against The Rock? I would think most people would have a better chance, unless it's like in their prime, then I have no idea. But if it's like right now, then Hulk Hogan's old as fuck, isn't he? Would you rather kiss a hobo, lick someone's dirty feet? Define the kiss. If it's just a peck, then probably the hobo. If it's like full on make out, then I'd rather lick someone's dirty feet. But it depends how dirty they are. If it's just like a bit of dirt, then sure. But if it's like never been washed ever and like fucking oozing with disease and all that sort of shit, then I definitely won't be licking that. I'll probably say kiss a hobo because I assume it's just like a little peck. Yeah. I think everyone chose to think like that as well. Would you rather be sick for the rest of your life or kill 2 puppies? I'd rather be sick for the rest of my life than even think about killing 2 puppies. What the fuck is wrong with all of you? 1 million people. I mean, it is the internet, I guess, but that's no.